So in 2006, the Jordan 4 Lightning dropped. It's 2021, so I'm definitely gonna make the B-roll worth it. Check this out. So the Jordan 4 Lightning. Now I just want to give you a quick history lesson, but before I do that, I just want to tell you guys that this video is sponsored by Share. Now Share is a sneaker store slash basketball store. I'm going to put some images over here so you can have a look at some of their stores, and over time I'll go and film some of their stores and show you guys exactly what Share is about, because honestly they sell the coolest apparel, whether it's basketball or just the whole sneaker culture. Share is the go-to place. Now as I get into the history of this Jordan 4 Lightning, I do want to point out that you might hear a bit of a noise due to the fact that it just started raining outside with a little bit of lightning and thunder. Now if we go back to 2006, the Jordan 4 Lightning released alongside the Jordan 4 Thunder. I'll put some images over here just so you can have a look. Now, these two came out in a set, and some news just dropped about 6 hours ago that the Jordan 4 Red Thunder is about to drop later this year. So for those of you that want to pick up one of the most grail-worthy sets in terms of getting the Lightning and the Thunder, you sure better hope that you got your hands on a pair of these. Now I'm going to talk you through the sneaker, and when I say talk you through, as you know, I'm just going to show you some beautiful B-roll of the sneakers so that if you do love them, you can love them a bit more. So here we go. Starting at the bottom, you've got a gray sole, typical Jordan 4 color blocking with the white, the yellow Jumpman. Moving up into the midsole, you've got that gray hit that just kind of wraps around into that midsole from the bottom, with the white midsole that wraps around the back with those little hits by your pinky toe. You also have a perfectly clear air bubble, and it's white on the inside, so your little, I'm going to call them shocks, if you will, are white, and you can kind of see that through the sneaker. It just makes the back of it so clean. And then moving up into the upper, and this is where the entire Jordan 4 Lightning just comes together. The yellow on this sneaker is, I don't really have the words for it, but it's insanely soft nubuck slash suede. I'm not going to get into the talk about nubuck and suede, but this definitely feels like a nubuck, and the entire sneaker is that perfect yellow. Now, I don't have a 2006 pair to tell you that it is exactly the same yellow. However, I can tell you that this definitely seems a little bit more dusty. When you see a lot of these online, they look a little bit too yellow. Sometimes they look a little bit dull. Now, I've tried to color grade this video as perfect as possible on a Mac screen that's been color corrected. So if you're watching on a color correct screen, you'll probably get the most accurate representation of what these look like. So the yellow isn't as vibrant as the laces are, and that's going to be blown out when I hold it this side. As you can see over here, the yellow is a little bit more vibrant than the nubuck on the sneaker, but the yellow underneath the mesh, which kind of has also kind of a netting kind of material, is a lot closer matching to the yellow of the laces. And I think that's what makes this really nice. They aren't super vibrant yellow sneakers. It's not as if you're going to put it on and someone's going to go, man, those are bright yellow. They've got a very powdery look to it, and I think it's that powdery nubuck feel that just, they finished off so good. Enough about the yellow. You got solid black netting, and then your lace loops that are typical on the Jordan 4 are actually a clear black. So they transparent black plastic, and then you've got your nubuck covered, let's call them wings if you wanna, as opposed to it's normally plastic like on the Jordan 4 White Oreo and pretty much every other Jordan 4 that you've come to know. Moving up into the tongue, exact same nubuck used throughout, and you've got that gray Jumpman flight that matches up with your midsole, and of course the Jumpman on the back. Inside of the tongue is also gray. Now the yellow sock liner on these is very, very fluffy. It's got almost like a sock. Once you've worn it a few times, has a little bit of that fluff to it, whereas opposed to the Jordan 4 White Oreo had a much more silky kind of look. It was kind of a gray silk with a sheen to it, so a little bit more winterized as opposed to summerized. If you are watching this before the following week, you might want to head back to the channel, because this video that you're watching right now is dropping just before the White Oreo, and I would suggest you check out the White Oreo because the video and the B-roll is proper. Other than that, that's the Jordan 4 Oreo. As you can see, the shape on these is fantastic. These two are identical shapes, this new kind of shape that Jordan's been doing. They look very, very good, and honestly, if you wanted to pick up two Jordan 4s in 2021, well, the Red Thunder is going to drop soon, so if you want to pick up 3 Jordan 4s, that would be the trio. So thanks for watching, wherever you are in the world. Have a good day, good evening, good night, goodbye. And don't forget to like, subscribe, comment. It helps the algorithm, and it makes me do more epic B-roll just for you. Goodbye.